After 2 hours of ferry ride, we finally reached Santorini. The waters was choppy along the way and many of the passengers threw up during the journey. So once we got off the ferry, we immediately rented a car from one of the car rental next to the ferry terminal. After that, it was a 20 minutes drive to our accommodation in Fira. Our room offered a wonderful cathedral view along with an amazing sunset. And this would be the first of the few sunsets we see in Santorini. After this, we have a nice early dinner in the nearby restaurant called Vanilla. So we just checked into this restaurant called Vanilla Restaurant and we have ordered 2 dishes, one which is the Parma ham pizza, which is as huge as my face. And we have also ordered a pork chop, which seems more like a pork rib. And check out the size of the portion here. Yeah, it's really huge and it smells really good. So yeah, we're gonna start digging it right now. After dinner, the weather turns cold really fast, and we headed back to enjoy the last of the evening sunset for the day. The next morning, I woke up to the beautiful view of the cathedral and the morning sky. It was definitely a beautiful view to behold, and the serenity of the place was amazing. Alright, now we are going for breakfast. Yep, we still have to wear our mask when we going into a premise here in Santorini. The place where we are staying had a very nice pool, but I seriously do not know how we're going to take a dip because the weather is so cold. The hotel has a stunning 180 degrees sea views and the area was very clean and pristine. Everything is so neat. The breakfast area was cozy, but the food seems a little underwhelming, probably because there aren't many people around in the hotel today. Just settled down for breakfast, but check out the view behind me in Santorini. It is amazing. Actually moved from the outside to the inside because the outside is too cold. Anyway, I have gotten some cheese, so I am going to try that cheese. I don't know what that cheese is, but it tastes okay. I'm going to try what seems to be like a blue cheese. Oh, the taste is strong. Alright, I just finished my breakfast. I think we were the only one in the cafe restaurant for the breakfast this morning. Oh, the hotel here is so peaceful. I think maybe because now it's low season, so there are not a lot of guests in the hotel, so it is rather quiet. And then check out the view in front. We have officially packed our swimming goggles, swimming trunks, towels and bag, and we are going to officially start our adventure in Santorini. Yes, in the pool. Oh, the hike up from our accommodation to get our car is real intense. So we have tried to look for this place called Scargros, which is like a rock. So we have found the Scargros rock over here because we are driving, so we are along the main road, and surrounding these areas are actually all private residence, so we cannot actually walk past. If we were to walk from the beach front, we should be able to reach the path to the Scargros rock. Alright, now we'll try to make our way to find the Castle of Ear, where we'll get the famous view of the sunset of Ear. Alright, we just park along the side of the road, overseeing this amazing beach. Alright, so that is a quick stop. So now we are getting back to our vehicle again, and we're going to the Castle of Ear. Alright, now we are trying to make our way to the Castle of Ear. We just catch the first sight of Castle of Ear on the other side. Alright, so we have reached the viewpoint where everyone gathers for the sunset view, but if you can notice that the blue dome is no longer blue currently, and the windmill is also no longer blue. Alright, now we have reached the Amalfi Bay, and yeah, we are going to try to find the cliff to do some cliff jumping, or probably some dipping into the waters of Santorini. So to get to the cliff jumping point, we have to walk across a few restaurants along the way, pass through them, and head along this rocky gravel path. Alright, so after a treacherous hike from all the way there, we have finally reached the rock that people use for cliff diving. The water looks normal, but it feels like someone has popped in a lot of ice in the water.
It's really not too bad.
just did a quick dip into the Hamadi Bay cliff, and the water is very cold, certainly even at this time of the year. But yeah, managed to swim like to the other side of the rocks and back. Didn't really find the path all the way to the cliff jumping point, but it's good enough to have a dip in this area. Alright, so now we are making our way back to our car, but I think we'll probably stop at the front to catch some lunch first. Alright, we're just checking to this restaurant called Pitojuro's Traditional Grill House. Order 1 pork souvlaki and 1 chicken souvlaki. The portion of souvlaki looks huge. Alright, so we just finished our souvlaki at the restaurant. Now we're going to try to explore this area, somewhere around the windmill of Ear. Alright, as we are walking, we found a yogurt shop and we got ourselves a cup of yogurt. Costs like 10-50 euros for 400 over grams of yogurt. Okay, let me grab this bite of yogurt with kiwi on it, together with some, I think, strawberry bits. Yogurt is really smooth, not sour. On topping makes it delectable. By the time we reached the Castle of Ear, there were already a lot of people waiting there for the sunset. And the weather was very cold with gusts of wind. As we waited in the cold evening winds, the sun turns the sky from a cool blue to a golden orange, which looks absolutely stunning. Good morning everyone from Santorini again. Today is my third day in Santorini. I am going to check out the pool. Alright, after chilling by the pool for a while, we are now ready to explore Santorini again. After walking some distance, we have decided to head back to get our vehicle and then drive around instead because this afternoon sun is really hot. So we have randomly just stopped our car here. We're gonna grab some coffee and maybe some pastry over here before moving on to the heart of Santorini as well as the Perisa beach. So I just ordered a coffee and dessert. I have also got myself almond biscuit. Okay, so I'm going to try this dessert. It is sweet, but it's not too sweet. Alright, we have come to a place called the Heart of Santorini. So we're gonna explore this area. So we have found the heart of the Santorini, but it appears that the heart has been broken and now it looks more like a whole of Santorini. And so if you walk further down the heart of Santorini, you'll come to this small church, which seems to be like the end of the road. So yeah. Now we're going back up to get some photos. After grabbing some photos, we are now heading to Perisa beach at the east side of Santorini. Alright, so we have just reached the Perisa beach here and look at the sand. It is all black. Hello. Now we have a hello. We have a small puppy running past me. Now we're gonna find a place where we can settle down by the beach, enjoy the waves, and just chill for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, so now I'm going to try to test the water to see if the water is cold because I have my aqua shoes. Woo! Whoa! Wow, it's cold. Around Perisa beach for a while, but we realized that the water is actually really very cold. So I brought my swimming shorts as well as my goggles, but I didn't get to use it because the water I think is really cold. So we walk around and check into this restaurant called Aquarius, and we have ordered some food. And for me, I've ordered a cappuccino because the weather is really cold. So I just need something hot or warm. Oh wow, it's good. It's really good. And we have also ordered a grilled rooster as well as a pork chop for dinner. So we're now waiting for the orders to come to us. Our dinner has arrived. I've ordered a pork chop. Again, the pork chop looks like a pork rib. And it looks, it's not as big as yesterday's one, but it looks relatively large. A grilled rooster. Rooster looks quite small, but I hope that it is a guy. Yeah. We are going to dig in because we are very hungry. Alright, so we just finished our dinner at this restaurant called Aquarius. Food was quite okay. So now we are heading back our vehicle and check out some other places as well before heading back to the heart of Santorini to see if we can catch the sunset over there. Yup, so we just drove all the way from our dinner area to this rocky place here to check out if there's a cave over here, but it looks like there's no cave, but it's just like a a broken few pieces of rocks. Alright, we are now back again to the heart of Santorini and see if we can get a nice sunset view. Just got back from accommodation just in time to catch the sunset. I think we have quite a good view of the sunset from our room as well. Yes, and with that I would wrap up my videos for my trip in Santorini. Tomorrow we will be taking a ferry from Santorini to Mykonos, and so I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy watching the videos, and I hope to see you again very soon in Mykonos.